Hello everyone, Noctem0 here, and I first want to say I am sorry that I haven't really done much in the past week or two, maybe. I feel like it's been a lot longer than that. I have been in the process of moving, getting kicked out, moving again, and so many things. But anyway, it doesn't mean gonna completely stop my channel, because hell no. Uh, I like what I do. I work two jobs, but I'm still going to try and deliver whatever content I can for you guys. Now, today's discussion is more or less I'm just swinging back to a discussion that I talked about with Marvel and DC. Uh, and I wasn't really going to do another one, but then I read an interview that Ben Affleck had to promote his new movie, The Accountant, which I will see and probably do an honest review of. But on this case, uh, from what I've seen and from what he said, I mean, like the interviewer asked him, what did he think about the initial backlash of negative criticism over Batman versus Superman, and he said it was interesting, but he also said that he didn't understand why people were being so critical over the tone of the movie. I think he said tone was subjective, not really the main point of the movie. And when he said that, I'm like, that makes a lot of sense, because I mean, really, the overall tone should not be the final product or the final the one thing that really makes the movie go. I mean, there are a lot of good movies, even shows, like Daredevil or Luke Cage or Jessica Jones, which you're seeing in these little images here, that just have such dark tones, but yet they're so good. Um, I don't know. It's like, first off, I really think the critics just don't understand what they're watching half the time. Because I guarantee, if the one critic says that they didn't like Batman vs Superman for the overall dark tone, but then they can like Marvel's Daredevil or whatever, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously. I mean, it just boils down to, I don't know, maybe someone's getting paid off or something, or some kind of bullshit like that. But I mean, and again, I'm also harkening back to the whole humor thing, because it feels like Marvel is just oversaturated with nothing but over the top humor, and it's getting to the point where it's like, why? I mean, yeah, DC is even now trying to do a lighter tone. Even Ben Affleck mentioned that, yeah, now they want a lighter tone, and I don't know, it sounded like he didn't really want to go that direction. I mean, he said he loved the film, and most actors who do a film and it failed, they usually don't really say much about it. But I mean, Batman vs Superman financially didn't fail, but it didn't do what Warner Brothers was hoping. But still, it was big, still a big successful movie in my opinion. I don't get why a lot of the critics are still shitting all over them, but then Marvel comes out with their movies. I mean, okay, I've even argued with my buddy Robert Storms, who you've probably seen his channel. Um, he does good work, and I respect him. But my God, I mean, when it comes to this subject matter, he and I clash hard, and I don't want to hate on the guy, and I will never hate on the guy. But I will say that I don't know, I feel like he just doesn't get my viewpoint. I don't know. And on his side, he thinks I just like everything dark and dreary. No, no, no. That's not the point. That's not even true. I mean, I liked the Marvel movies when they were first coming out. Like, Iron Man felt like a fluid type of movie. I mean, the comedy was there, but it wasn't the main point. I mean, come on, when he was taking the picture with the soldier in the Humvee in the very first film, saying no gang signs or whatever, I chuckled at that. Or when he's being chased by the Jets and trying to avoid them, and he's on a phone call with Rhodey. It just, again, it was funny. Just little things like that. But yet, the movie wasn't really dark, but it had a very serious tone about it, especially when it came to Tony Stark's father's legacy, to how he wants to run the company, and something like that was really awesome. I mean, Iron Man 2 was okay. I didn't care for it that much. It was more or less because they had a dragged out fight between him and what's his name, the Jeff Bridges, but still. He had a long drawn out fight with him, and that was fine. That's what I liked and expected out of a comic book movie at that point. Long drawn out fights. Then we had a fight with Whiplash, and ugh. But this isn't just one of the many gripes I have with Marvel. I mean, it's just, I mean, it feels like Marvel will Michael Bay the whole thing, and I'm being serious. I mean, they've been Michael Baying their movies now like crazy without the need of Michael Bay. That's how bad it's getting. That's how I'm noticing this shit. I mean, even the Incredible Hulk was awesome when it had a long drawn out fight and a little bit of comedy elements into it, but they never beat you over the head with it. They were trying to just show you a really good movie. But now Marvel movies are nothing but ha ha ha, laughs, laughs, laughs everywhere. Oh, let's have a serious situation, but we're gonna laugh about it later. What? No, 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 no. At least Batman vs Superman, they had their point across. They pretty much, to me, delivered a great movie. You guys can argue with me all about that all you want, but I just think they delivered a really good movie. They knew what they wanted to represent, and it was delivered perfectly. I mean, I still like Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor, but I can agree with Robert Storms that the best Lex Luthor will always be Michael Rosenbaum from Smallville. He played that role perfectly, and part of me wishes that they kind of brought him back to be a different kind of Lex Luthor. It would have been good. It would have been a different movie, but still, it would have been awesome. We would have loved it regardless. But to talk about it even more, I mean, when you look at the Marvel TV shows like Daredevil, Jessica Jones, they don't use comedy to help tell their story. I mean, it's a serious tone, and it works. And Luke Cage is telling a story. There's really not a lot of laughs in any of the shows, and if there are, I mean, it's just for the moment. I mean, that's why I feel like Marvel can do darker stuff, but with Disney at the helm, they're playing it safe like crazy. That's why they have the TV shows as they are. Even Agents of Shield is getting darker by just introducing Ghost Rider, which I think is awesome. I mean, Robbie Reyes makes a great Ghost Rider. Um, Jesus, I didn't expect that they would actually use him. I was actually expecting them to go with an even earlier iteration. I mean, I knew they weren't going to pick Johnny Blaze because I think Marvel's trying to forget Nick Cage ever happened. But still, with all what I've seen, it looks like it's going to be another great television season for Shield, and new shows for like Luke Cage and Iron Fist next year, which is going to be awesome. But I think after Iron Fist is what, the Defenders, and that's what everything's leading up to. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. What else is happening? But yeah, pretty much my opinion on this is just, I mean, I think it's stupid that people are overly excited for Marvel's movies. Me, I can't get excited anymore because I'm like, the trailers are mostly misleading. To even talk about some of the comedy, I mean, okay, this is not Marvel, this is Fox Marvel, but Deadpool did a great job. And I'm gonna be honest here, the movie had a lot of dark moments into it, but because it's Deadpool, of course he's gonna poke fun of those dark moments, to try and make light of the situation. But still, Deadpool did a great job. The movie knew what it was, nailed it, and now I can't wait for the sequel. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of talking about right now. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and who knows, if there's anything else you guys want me to rant about, bitch about, or something, just let me know in the comments below. Hit the like button, and I'll see you.